My neck is about as wide as my calves. This is my neck. What's up, suckers, and welcome back to Everything Courtney, back to my channel for another video. I'm about to start this one fitness program over for like the 50 millionth time. I completed it one time since I purchased it, and it helped me like jumpstart working out again. I did see significant progress, and that was like months ago. So I'm gonna start it again. I did try to start it recently and I just fell off the wagon. So I figured if I vlog it and I tell y'all about it, then it will like hold me accountable at a different level. So I'm gonna have to tell y'all how it's going. So I'm gonna take y'all on this fitness journey with me. So I'm gonna update y'all like twice in the next 2 weeks while I'm doing it. Next Monday for like an update, and then the following Friday when I finish the 2 weeks that I'm doing it. This is not a paid promotion, but I do support my fellow people in their business endeavors. So I'm gonna tell y'all anyway what I'm doing here. I'm gonna link it in my bio as well. So this is the program. This is the, I would say like a beginner, get back into it type of thing. Like you can obviously make the exercises more difficult. I also purchased like another step up from this, and I'm just not ready to like dedicate myself to that again. I have to get myself back in the motion of like working out. I need this muscle memory to kick in, and I just want to like start not easy but moderate to where it's like, okay, if I can do this, then I can move on to the next thing. I need to get my agility, my endurance, my breathing, all that. Cardio is trash, so I need to like build myself up to the other program, and this is the perfect way to do that. It's not just 2 weeks, it's like a 30-day workout, but I'm just gonna like challenge myself to stay consistent for 2 weeks. I know they say like 21 days is a like habit, but if I get to 2 weeks, then I know I'll push for that 3rd and 4th week, and then maybe I'll just show y'all like, you know, the overall progress that I made. And I'm really excited because I really want to see progress. I did change my diet recently, and so I've already noticed a significant difference in my waistline and just my overall how I feel. And I lost about 5 pounds. Now my goal isn't to necessarily lose weight, but I do want to tone, so I know I'm going to be shedding right now, and that's okay. As long as the don't go nowhere like that, for real, I'll be okay. But I am going to build it, so regardless, it's going to be there. And genetics. Thanks, Mom. So yeah, let's get into these measurements. I'm not a professional measurer, okay? I never worked in Victoria's Secret, so I don't really know. Okay, just bear with me here. I'm not really worried about, well, I guess I should know how wide my back is. Up top, I am measured at like a 34, which I'm not surprised because that's now what size bra I'm in. But I'm more concerned about like, obviously the back fat, the rolls when it comes down to this width in here. Reveal the tummy. It's looking so much better, y'all. And I know some of you may be like, oh my gosh, what are you working out for? Because I'm working for the body that I want. And we'll get into that in a little bit, like my body goals and stuff like that. So here, I'm trying like to not suck in, like naturally you're gonna be like, go ahead and measure it. But in a relaxed state. And let me just say, I did have a mini bagel for breakfast, though that was like 2 hours ago. And I had coffee. But right now, it is about 32 inches round, and that's how I know I've lost weight. Oh, is it raining? Because I was sitting at like maybe 35. So go Courtney, go Courtney, go Courtney. See that back row right there? Excuse the deodorant underneath my arm. I didn't want to be musty. And you know what, that may be adding like an extra few. Oh wait, I'm not on the scale. Forget I said anything. Let's see these hips and booty. I am on the hips and the badonky donkey. I think that's a good place. I am 43 inches round on the butt area. I lost an inch off my butt because I was sitting at 44, which is okay because I'll gain it back in muscle. Let's see, I guess I can measure my thighs. I want to build those bad boys up. Right now, my thighs are about 22. That one is at least. Yeah, they're pretty even. That's that. Measure these little calves. They're so tiny. That one is 14. My left one is 14. Yep, they're both 14. Pretty consistent. You know what? I should measure my neck because, boy, I have two of those. Look. Oh my gosh, like, oh. I have to be like super careful when I'm on like FaceTime or something, like trying to be cute. I can't be down here being cute. I gotta like hold it up here because like if I hold it down here, my double chin be popping out. Like, oh, that ain't the angle no more. I gotta be up here. I gotta be up here. I'm gonna measure my neck for real. I know this is maybe unorthodox, but hey, I would like to know. What is that? Oh, mashy. It's about 13 and a half. My neck is about as wide as my calves. This is my neck. But I gotta measure the double one. Like I guess that's just aesthetic. Like I have to like look at it. It's not as bad because honestly I thought at one point I was getting 3. And that was stressing me out, like really. My arms are really small too. I've always had like a naturally small build. So like I was always tiny. Till a couple of years ago, your girl I started putting on actual weight. That one's 11. This one's 11 too. So those are my body measurements. I will use this video as reference. I should have wrote it down, but I think I remember. The key things I'm really focused on is obviously my stomach and obviously the booty and these double chin. I gotta go. I do want to tone, like have some definition, but I don't want to look like super strong. That's just not my goal I'm looking for. So let's get into my body goals. One of the main key things I've learned over my fitness journey over these last few years is to shed the idea of wanting someone else's body as my ideal body goal. I no longer look at people's bodies as like personal goals, like, oh, I want to look just like her, because it's just unattainable. It's unrealistic. Your body's composition, your makeup, everything is just totally different. So I'm 5'9" and I'm looking at a 5'6" person's body, like the way their body is, and I'm like, oh, I want to look like that. Girl, you never look like that. You're 5'9", sweetheart. So I have to be realistic. And that's not to say that I should go look at a 5'9" girl's body and like, oh, I want to look like her, because genetics, y'all, all this stuff plays like key important parts in your fitness journey. And you can like kind of get yourself down or beat yourself up because you're not looking a certain way because you're just not them. So I have to like take in consideration that. And once I did, I no longer have overall image of what I want to look like in terms of like someone else's body. I have an idea how I want to look. I may look at their stomach and be like, okay, I like the definition, like not too much, that like that may be a goal. Or, you know, the booty. I personally gonna keep working mine out and getting mine the natural way. If you want to go get surgery, that's your business. I'm not judging you. Just make sure your legs proportion. That's the only thing I suggest. Just a suggestion, not a critique. Just saying, make it match, baby, make it match. Other than that, in my double chin, I just want it to be singular, okay? No plural there, just one. One thing I know for sure, and I've said it in like past fitness videos, I'm sure, like, do not get so caught up on that dang scale. I don't even own a scale, to be honest. I may check my weight like if I go into Publix or if I go like to my parents' house or something like that, but to like beat myself up because of a number, no. I did it before. I had a fitness weight goal and I got to it. It was like 140. I think I started off at like 127 or something. And I hit 140. I'm like, this is not at all how I thought it was gonna look. And it's because I was basing it around the body type of someone else that I seen who reached that goal. And I'm like, well, that's just not my reality. So I kind of just shied away from the scale part because it will literally tear your mental up when it comes down to being fit in your fitness, and then you no longer want to work out. The scale can't tell me nothing, baby, but the mirror is my friend, okay? When I'm looking in the mirror. However, I also am aware that you can have a skewed view of your body. And one thing I do suggest if you are too on a fitness journey is to have an accountability partner. You need somebody who's looking at you in a fresh set of eyes. I can look at my body and and I've done this before, and I think I've said it before, I've looked at my body and was like, what the heck, I still look super skinny. What the heck, I still look this. I need to do this, I need to do that. And then everyone else around me is like, girl, what are you seeing? I remember my mom telling me all the time, Courtney, you need to see yourself the way I see you, because da-da-da-da. And I look back at the pictures she was talking about. I'm like, dang, your body was in optimum shape, girl. You was looking good. You was snatched, booty like, and I just was like, that's how I saw myself. Oh, my stomach gurgling. I need to eat. But yeah, so just like having somebody to help you stay clear and focused, because you get so hard on yourself, and then next thing you know, you like don't even recognize yourself. Body dysmorphia is a real thing, which is something I'm going to talk about, because, you know, not being diagnosed from like a medical standpoint, but recognizing my own self and like how I was on myself, you can really just not see yourself the way you really look. And I know society kind of pushes that narrative on the opposite side of the spectrum, but for me, I was on the spectrum of being super skinny, trying to get somewhere and not seeing it, and then having to deal with people telling you, oh, you skinny girl, you should eat, or you should do this, and da-da-da, or at least you ain't, you know, like knocking my struggle because I wasn't trying to lose weight. Hello, a struggle is a struggle, and I'm not negating yours, so please don't negate mine, because it's not the one that most people say is the real issue here. Like, I'm not that person, so don't do it to me. So that's that. Let's get into food, because that right there, that's the thing for me. I need to know what I'm eating. He has like all this stuff broken down for you, like the basics. He says like what is protein, what's a good source, like how much protein you could get in certain like meats. He has it broken down for you. He has what complex carbs, good carbs, simple carbs, vegetables and their benefits, like healthy fats, how important water is, 5 tips to wake up early and get started. Like, he even has like motivational little messages in between workouts. What I really like is he gives a grocery list and he breaks it down by categories. So he has a list of proteins you should get, vegetables, fruits, complex carbs, fats, condiments and sauces that he recommends. And like he says, like, it's recommended but not limited to. He tells you how to do carb cycling in terms of each day. He doesn't like go into super detail about what it is. I mean, you can do that research for yourself, but he does give you a simple meal plan structure around carb cycling. He has a carb cycling calendar to follow if you are trying to like do that, which is really nice, because I've heard there's a lot of benefits of carb cycling, and I think I want to like stick to it, so I'm gonna do that. Also, if you're vegan, he has vegan alternatives like plant-based proteins. He even has like a meal plan as a vegan athlete. Like, he has so many different options. It's like no reason to not have your food section of your fitness journey figured out. He gives you recommended supplements to take and their benefits. Like, he was playing no games. I should be like a spokesperson or something, like, because we'll see when I get my results. Then maybe I'll holler at him, you know. But yeah, he has so much good stuff in here. So in terms of my diet, I know protein is a huge part, and I went to the GNC and I was talking to the guy, like, help me out, because I don't want to get the wrong kind of protein because of what goals I'm trying to reach. I was using serious mass for a long time because I was trying to put on weight. Well, now I'm not trying to do that right now. This is not my bulking season. I know typically people bulk in the winter, but I got enough bulk. I need to shed right now, and I'll worry about bulking some other time. I ended up coming down to getting me some ice up here. It's a 0 carb protein, which I really wanted, to be honest. I can get my carbs in other places, especially because I'm trying to do the carb cycling. At least I know that's something I need to take every day. Won't be adding too many carbs, especially for my low no carb days. This would be great. And I got the unflavored one. I was tired of tasting flavors in my protein, like the chocolate and vanilla, which is really, I kind of stayed in those two. But the unflavored gives me more versatility. I can use it for like my pancakes. If I make a shake, I can make a veggie shake without the extra artificial vanilla flavor, because I was using a lot of plant-based proteins, but they had a lot of artificial taste to them, and I hated that. So yeah, I needed a break from that, which is nice. It's 25 grams of protein per 1 scoop. I think that's pretty good. So I'm excited, yeah. And well, that's that. I also have these Quest chips for like extra protein throughout the day. This particular one is cheddar and sour cream. It's 19 grams of protein. Sorry, they're in the box. And the barbecue flavor is 19 grams protein too. So in between like work, that's what makes it hard. Like being a teacher, you don't have as much flexibility in terms of like eating a meal. But this kind of stuff will help me stay on track. And like in between classes, having like snack bars or making little things that I can just eat real quick while, you know, not in front of my kids, having a mouthful of green beans and I don't know, turkey, ground turkey or something. You know, I need something I can just kind of go in between real quick. So that'll help me out. And I'm just really excited, y'all. I'm so excited because I have like this new gear shift of like, go for it right now, and I don't want to lose it, so I'm going to feed it into everything that I'm trying to do. And I encourage you too, if you want to go on this 2-week journey with me, get it and let's just do it together and then keep going. I'm going to finish it. I'm not just going to stop here, but it is just a good way for me to say, okay, if I can do it for 2 weeks, I can keep going. So I will see y'all in a week with an update, and be sexy. Be sexy. All right, so y'all be careful out there. Don't forget, matter. Bye.